No moi, Anna täällä, sun laulava posliininukke. On aika reagoida RENin trilogiaan The Tale of Jenny and Screech ensimmäistä kertaa. Mä en tiedä tästä trilogiasta yhtikäs mitään, lukuun ottamatta sitä, että mun REN reaktion jälkeen tätä on ehdotettu mulle aivan uskomattoman paljon ja mulle on sanottu, että you must react to it! Joten let's give the stage to the one and only REN. REN taitakin tykätä aika paljon näistä itämaisista vivahteista. Mouth trumpet. It's a fun effect and a great warm-up too. He stays in his head voice and spices it up by flashing some lip rolls here and there.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame?
Ooh, sorry, I have to pause again. He did some very fun rhythmical play with glottal onset. It reminds me a bit of Jason Mraz's song I'm Yours. So won't hesitate. So you are starting the note with a very strong vocal fold contact. Instead of Loved the conversational moment, and knowing REN, I believe there will be many, many more. Also, that little run at the end of this last phrase.
Back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame?
Can you blame? Showing decent vocal agility there. I wonder, will there be more of these kind of moments in this trilogy?
Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it. Bitch, are you listening to me?
He is so not scared of his vocal flip or anything on the more extreme side. It's quite the contrary, actually. He milks everything out of these weirder sounds to build up the drama and the story. His scream is very loose and something that will naturally come up with frustration. You know? There's not a clear melody line on these more frustrated notes, but it could be refined to that direction if he wanted to. This stage is sort of a precursor for sustained screams.
Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like
And back to more conversational approach.
liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Let me hear that again.
She knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Such a shame. Mielenkiintoista, miten REN pitää hauskaa vähän tommosilla improvisaationalisemmilla kohdilla. Ja kato nyt hänen ilmettä, tosi keveä, pääääni, rintaääni, miksi, ja hänen vibratonsa usein vie vielä enemmän pääääneen, vaikka tässä on tosi tummakin aihe. Ja lopetus Molli Kutoseen, joka on hyvä valinta. Tarina jää vähän kesken. We are in 3/4 right now.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. This Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more.
He's so creative.
The Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, are you in? No, nothing really. I'm just a bit tired. Listen, can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
Whoa, whoa. REN is a great actor and a storyteller. Roolit eri hahmojen välillä ovat todella selkeät. Screech käyttää enemmän säröä ja hänen melodiansa on paljon pomppivampia ja ennalta arvaamattomia, joka luo kuulijalle myös semmoisen epävakaan tunteen. Kertojalla taas on keskustelevampia ja monella tapaa rauhallisempia otteita. Esimerkiksi kertojan melodialinjat eivät käy niin laajalla alueella ja kertojan fraasit loppuvat usein alaspäin menevään melodialinjaan. Oh, this breathing.
Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
What? No way. He is using the guitar in such clever ways. The way the video responded to those gunshots was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. Well done.
Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Nyt taas tullaan Molly 6 sijaan Molly 9, klassinen James Bond-sointu, jonka jälkeen tarina tuntuu jäävän ikään kuin kesken. Taas sama homma, mikä edellisen biisin lopetuksessa. Mulle tulee ainakin katsojana ja kuuntelijana sellainen tunne, että biisi jää pidättämään henkeään. See, it really wants to resolve somewhere. Are we in a hospital right now? Siis miten siisti kromaattinen melodian pätkä. Se tuo mukanaan aavemaista twistiä. Ja sitten kivoja visittejä rintaääni miksissä. REN tuo tässä päääänen aika alas, mikä tuo tähän todella mielenkiintoisen hieman kummittelevan sävyn.
London city, far from pretty, 2 005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive.
Sori, kun mä tauotan taas. Mä lupaan, että mä annan kohta juosta vähän pidempään. Intron pyöreästä päääänisoundista siirryttiinkin nyt aika kapean rintaäänen. London City, far from pretty. Keskusteleva soundi. Kapeus näkyy myös Renin ilmeessä. Hän tarkoituksellisesti kaventaa tilaa ääntöväylässä, jotta hän saa erityisesti sanat kuten city ja lady korostettua. Ylimääräistä jännitettä ei kuitenkaan näyttää kuulu, mikä on tietenkin hyvä juttu.
Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you of the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance.
I believe this is recorded there. And the way he plays around with echoes is brilliant.
The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking.
Kaikki tapahtuu rytmissä. Ja nuo nopeat roolivaihdokset ovat upeita. Kuuntelepa.
Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes. Yeah. But her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick-knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
Wait a second. Oh. Bear with me. Oh. I think he really likes this key.
Stays quiet.
too low for me. Okay. I think it's D flat minor. If you didn't know, I am very much into different musical key characteristics, and let's check. D. It's C sharp here. Size of disappointment, friendships, love lie. Interesting. That sort of suits REN's mood here quite well. Whew, I got shivers.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, "If I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive." The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Oh. His flow is incredible. His storytelling is phenomenal. He doesn't need a full band to be interesting. I actually think his songs are at their best like this. Very raw and untouched. I'd love to sit by the campfire listening to REN's tales, even if they were dark and gloomy. They suit the season that we are having right now, anyway. I didn't think I could be more impressed after High REN, but I am. What are your thoughts of this trilogy and my reaction? Share your mind in the comment section, and please do throw in new reaction suggestions to me. They are always welcome. Please remember to also like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell icon so you won't miss my next video. Until then, bye. Ooh.